Hey guys, just another gamer here, and this week's video I'm gonna try out on a bomber AO because you guys should know what I just got recently. So anyways, last weekend was the free rune removal. I hope that you guys actually did get something out or something which is better, maybe like a new lineup. Alright, so getting to the current video in proper, I'm introducing to you my bomber first. So for the first bomber, because I'm actually running double bombers, and then for the first bomber that will be Malacca. This is the rough stats. So 99 plus 91 speed. Then for the skill set, none of them are max or even up at all. Then Awakening gains this Ice Bomb, and the rune set will be a Fatal Will. So this is like the rough stats of my Malacca. Then next up I'll move to will be my Taurus. So here's Taurus, which I think impromptu I actually make this 6-star right after I put Sierra, and the stats are almost there about, and the speed is 99 plus 91 also. Then the skills are none of them I actually touch. I actually wish for like a Cobalt Bomber HOH anytime soon. Or maybe actually I wouldn't mind pulling some of the Cobalt Bombers because do get that our number of skill ups, they are like, I think I don't know which to count. So anyway, for the rune set for this Taurus, because I do not have enough stats on the other runes, so I got it on Will, Focus, and Despair. The Despair is actually 2 piece, so actually I'll call it Vulcan. Then I think the attack wise and the speed is there about. HP wise is slightly lower by like around 3000, and the accuracy is more by like around 6%. So having said that, let's now move on to the next member. That would be Sierra. So Sierra wise, I just got this like sometime last month, I think in the mid of last month, and kind of hide this for like since eternity or something like that. Okay, so anyways, the stats will be like this. So if you actually remember, the bombers wise is actually 99 plus 91, that will make it 190, and then for Sierra wise is 100 plus 88. I think I can actually improve by 1 speed because I want to like some kind of like OCD to actually make everything to go in plan, in case like Vamos were to be like maybe like 189 speed, he might actually cut in between. But so far, based on what I use, none of this has happened. So these are our stats of my Sierra: HP this amount, attack this amount, and then the speed, which I said is like I think two. It could be like about 2 speed difference for my bombers. So do not want her to actually move earlier, but there is a little bit of issues, which I'm gonna explain that when I come to the runes. So the skills for these are max, and comes with a leader skill of 24% speed lead. Then upon awakening gets a 25% accuracy, and then last but not least, why there is a problem is because that I'm running double revenge. So what if like a Velmos were to do the second skill and then Sierra were to proc the revenge, then Sierra might actually move before the rest of my bombers. So that could actually be like a little bit of like a problem in my case. So I'm not too sure how I'm going to use this in like rush hour. So the purpose for this video today is actually just like a showcase of like my this AO for the bombers, and then at the same time I actually want to like gain some confidence in how I can actually use these bombers in the arena. So what I have for the 4th unit for the arena, because arena is like 4 units, I have actually planned like a Megan, which is like each based on after the attack buff, attack defense, and the attack bar boost, it should actually have like a few like I can actually add like one more speed, but or like I think plus 120 there about based on my calculations. But then again, I kind of feel that Megan might not actually make it out for the AO that I want. I will actually try to use Megan somewhere somehow later, but yep. Then another unit that for the 4th slot I have, which will be Chloe, because I want Chloe to go super fast in case that I meet like some form of like the Orion or like Bernard comms. Some of them are like double attack bar booster, so I want to like cut in between to actually show that their speed tuning is off, so that I can actually gain that invincibility and also the immunity. So but I'm not too sure about that. And then the last fourth unit that I have planned, which will not Taurus. I clicked the wrong guy. Okay, so the last unit that I have, which will be Aquila, which I think that Aquila is pretty good. Reason being, he has the attack buff and also the crit rate buff. Okay, we just need the attack buff, so that's one thing. And the second thing is that if there are real wounds on the opponent and they are going super slow, I can actually have the chance to remove the beneficial effects from the enemies. So this is the reason why I actually think of choosing Aquila over Megan. And then what I did was, because this is a super YOLO AO, so I put this a will and double shield. And then back to the stats. And then right after this, I'll be doing on like some of the arenas. So catch you guys in a bit. So for the first battle, we have a Jemiah, Zyros, Chloe, and then Velmos. So without the buff, I think the attack buff, because most likely the chances is that I'm gonna need a killer to actually remove the Chloe's Fanatic. So that could actually, I think it should be alright, but I still need to gain the confidence into using this arena offense, or making this into an arena offense. So the speed wise is Aquila, then Malaka, then Taurus, then Sierra. So as I actually planned for is that Chloe is gonna do the Fanatic, which Chloe did not do. We remove everything. Thankfully that removed everything, because honestly I'm still not used to all these YOLO AOs. Okay, let's see. I think in this case I'll actually bomb on the Heavy Field. So this is like a problem when I'm actually doing on this kind of YOLO AOs. So after the bombs is off, there's still this thing which I like. I can actually use this Ice Bomb. And then right after that I can use the Electric Bomb, which is like another form of like the attack which I have. So the reason why I like this is that Malaka's third can actually reduce the defense and also the attack, which can actually help me somehow in like the form of damage. And having an attack buff, I can actually still make use of Malaka to do some damage. And Electric Bomb is also pretty good because it actually increases the cooldown of the skills by 1 turn. Yep, and so we got this. We will proceed on to doing more of the arena. Okay, so next up we have another Chloe team, and then I'm going in straight with the same, which I think that Chloe should be the fastest, followed by the rest of them. I think probably like 190 speed, but I have like the attack. I have like the speed lead, but apparently I was wrong. So this is actually the problem that I have sometimes, because I can actually, because I do not know what I will do here, because my turn order is actually all screwed up, which I should actually make like a killer to go something like in between or after that. And this Chloe, I do not know what its plan is going to be like. So what I think I'm going to do is that, should I actually stun the Chloe? Okay, I think we'll try this. I'll stun the Chloe. We'll bomb. So we got the stun. Then right now we'll put the bombs after the attack buff, which I failed once again. Okay, at least I got like 1 on like almost everybody else. So this is a score of 10,000 damage. And an attack break on their side. So what I'm going to do is the Ice Bomb, because Malaka is like going to die like pretty soon. So I'll just throw whatever I can. Then we already got the defense break on Darien, so let's throw the Electric Bomb. So far nothing died, and then I think that I should actually work on something on water so that I can actually gain some attack bar, but there isn't anybody on water, so I think let's just hit. We'll try Darien. Hope that he doesn't revenge. Okay, that's great. Okay, he hasn't used Fanatic, but he's not going to use Fanatic, because Chloe has like 2 bombs on it and it's going to explode in the next turn. So let's just hit that Darien. Oh, okay. Actually, that's pretty fast, I guess. Darien should be dead by the bombs. And then will they? Yeah, I think we still managed to get a win from this, though the timing and the speed tuning was a little bit screwed up on my side. Alright, so next up we have something like a speed comp, because there's an Orion there. So I'm actually thinking, should I actually go a little bit YOLO, or should I YOLO, which will be I'm gonna use Aquila. The second team I could actually think of is I would actually put in something like a Chloe. That would be going super safe because I believe that my Chloe with a speed lead should actually outspeed the Orion. So I'm gonna just try this out. Because I'm actually not just recording like today because right now my rank isn't that really high. So I think that's the best time for me to actually start on gaining some confidence in using this defense. So many of them are actually hitting Sierra. Okay, luckily the turn order is still in order. The turn order is still in order. Okay. Anyways, I think I'll actually bomb the Velmos because among the rest of them, Velmos should have like the highest HP. Then we can actually throw everything out, all the other bombs, like the bombs that do not have the bomb debuff, then electric bomb. Yep, still got this. Though the damage will not be so high, but we will just move around all these teams. So next up we have a Tyrone, Bernard, Zyros, and the Dark Monkey King. I don't want to go like Chinese here, so anyways, I plan to use Aquila in this because Aquila has like the Shrew wounds and also on the real wounds, which I think that because either way it should actually work. Just hope that they don't have real wounds. Because if they have real wounds and I use Megan, then that could be something different out of it. So should I actually go for the stun? There could be like a few ways around this. I can actually try this. Then I will bomb on this. Oh, okay. The Bernard is still alive, so I still have a plan B because I was just trying things out. So we can actually do the ice bomb because there's only just one more wind unit there. So this isn't much of a damage, but this is also a damage. Because I can actually clear that Taiwan with this skill, and then if I can't clear him, maybe he's like a super tank, I can still able to put like the reset of the turns for the Taiwan by one turn. Okay, so anyways, he has 2 bones on him, so everything should be quite fine with that. And next up we have is a Ramos, Chasun, then the Fire Newbies, and also Enerval. So I think that the best way I can actually go through this is to go like full towards the damage. So of course I gotta use Akira for this case. So there is real wounds on Enerval, but I think that if I actually clear the rest of them, I don't really think that I need to clear on. But what if it's super tanky, right? Okay, so in this case, I think I can't go full super damage because I gotta remove that real wound from Enerval. And I hope that works. Yep, it sure did. So next up, we just pray that we do not get cut in between that 1 to 2 speed that I was saying. So thankfully I got that, and then I think our bomb will be on Enerval. Though Enerval's actually in basic kind of when you awake it, it's actually a 40% base resistance, so I'm still gonna try that. So we'll boom this. It shouldn't do too much damage, I guess. Okay, 40,000, and we can't kill everything else. So let's try this out. Okay, we got ice bomb again, and then we can't put the electric bomb. So okay, but at least I have like the attack buff and also the crit rate buff on Sierra, so I can actually play something like hitting on the Velmos to get some turns. Apparently I didn't kill the Velmos from that attack. Okay, am I in trouble right now? Let's throw the electric bomb. So resistance on the Sierra. Yeah, no, not Sierra, Chasun. Okay, I think we will just clear off the Anubis. It's kind of irritating somehow, but yeah. I hope that it's not time for the Velmos to do the second skill yet. Okay, so right now what I'm going to do next is I just have to wait for bombs to happen. So that will be the next turn. And then I think we will just do the fever time for the buffs. Okay, I think we got this, because all I just need to do is to land the bomb from Sierra, and then Chasun should be dead unless there's a resistance. Yup, there is a resistance. So by anyways, I think we can actually auto that. Okay, so anyways, the AI for Sierra is pretty good. Once she sees the bomb there, and then if her second skill isn't on or being on, if it is actually off cooldown, she'll actually still use the promise time. So I think that's pretty alright. So next up we have a Sierra versus Sierra, and then Chasun, Veramos, and Chloe. So what I think is that we will just remove the buffs, and then we just put the bombs, and then hope that I can actually double or triple the bombs on Chasun, so that I can actually clear Chasun, or either that or Chloe. But I think we'll just see how it goes, because there's no way that I can actually predict any of all this from happening. Oh crap. If the timing is off for my side, let's try this. We'll do the fever time. I should have done a fever time, because I can actually remove the real wounds from Sierra, and then the threat is over, because Sierra will be the only threat right here. And then what I think now is that I'll just bomb the rest of them. Then we'll play it later and see how everything goes. Then I will double the bomb on Chasun. Also failed. I failed to put the another bomb on Chasun, so I think we'll just clear on this first. Then we'll plan and see how it goes for the rest of them. Okay, in this case, oh yeah, because Sarah actually like use 2 turns of all these buffs, because she will move twice, planting the bomb and then detonating the bomb. So I think that I will just work on the Chasun. Okay, let's remove the buffs. Okay, we cleared one of them. So next up is just to we can actually put in another turn cooldown. So that could be quite useful. Okay, we got that. Let's put the bomb. Okay, so right now I can just work on the Chloe. Alright, so the Sierra should be dead just from moving later. And I gotta plant the bomb. And why not, let's just do this. Pretty good, right, I guess. Okay, then we'll move on to a few more battles. This was a little bit clutch, I feel, so I might need to tune a little bit later or the next time round. So next up we have a full water team. There will be Chow, Rina, and then Orion and Thomas. So we'll go full attack on this. I'm just quite hopeful that I'm using Akira rather than Megan, because there could be real wins in any of them. So that's like the super first worry that I have, unless Tiana were to come in the next few summoning sessions or something like that. So I think this battle could be quite interesting, because I can go the full damage in this case. So we'll put on the time bomb, and we only got 2 of them. We need to put them on Rina or something like that. Okay, we got something on Rina. So what I think next I'm gonna do is that I gotta put on Chow, because Chow could be tanky, and then let's detonate this. We'll do the ice bomb. Then we'll do the electric bomb. Actually, Taurus still can do some damage, so that's pretty quite good with it. But we are going to crit against this, which will produce the new shield again. Oh. Okay. So this was going to happen in like rush hours. You'll find tons of arenas around, and then you're going to waste like some bit of time to actually clear this. So my Thomas isn't able to actually like clear arenas unless I have like the attack buff, then it'll be super easy. But sometimes Galen were to be dead or stuff whereby I cannot actually use the attack buff and the defense break, which is the time to loot. So I think I gotta plan something somewhere out to actually deal against these kind of teams. So we got 41k from the bombs. Okay, so last 2 battles, and I have a Thomas then the Green Monkey, Wing Panda, and Chasun. So I'm still just gonna, I think for today's video, I'm just gonna use the 4th unit as Aquila most of the time. And then as compared to Chloe, which is like just once so far. So it seems that I can not clear on the Thomas, and then I think what I'm going to do is that I will just remove the whale wounds, because if I actually plant bomb, as long as I just plant one bomb on Thomas, I should be able to get the stun on it so that it will not be able to attack too many times. So let's put this on Chasun, and then luckily we land the bomb but not the dot. At least there is the bomb, because no matter how, the bomb will actually deal more damage. Okay, so okay, so that actually clears Thomas from the revenge. And we managed to land an attack break. So isn't that pretty bad, I guess? So right after this, I'm left with a wing, unless I have like a new wing which just regen, then maybe I can do 2 more battles. So for today, that will be like just a number of battles. Alright, so now we proceed on to the next battle. This will be the last battle of the day, because the next wing is like 19 minutes time, and then I gotta go off to do some other stuff. And then for this battle, I think this should be the more exciting one, because there is a Camilla there, which definitely we will want to bomb the Camilla. And then Chasun, Orion, and Valmos, we just hope that the real wounds will stay intact, or at least just remove the shoe wounds. That's I think like everybody's. Okay, yeah, I think we should win this unless there is all of the, unless revenge would happen or something like that. Alright, so let's go full damage. Fever time, then the time bomb, and we didn't land on everybody again. So okay, I probably find a time whereby we will actually land all the bombs on everybody, then I think that picture will be quite nice. So I think let's just slow this down to speed ×1, and then we'll do the promise time. Anyway, it crits, so we'll do the animation. So we got like 43k on the Camilla, because my normal bombs from Malacca and the Taurus is like approximately 18k, and then 27k or like 25k is from the Sierra. Yup. So I will stop the video here for today, and we managed to climb like around to like top 1, around like the top 1.5k or 1k. So hey guys, so the homunculus patch has already been in effect, so I think you guys should actually start doing some arena, because arena actually gives you quite a fair bit of the EXP to level up. So for today, I'm just left with like around 5 to 6 wings. Then we'll just try something else out. So for the first one, I'm going to try on damage, because I have no idea how much this guy can actually do in total. So we gotta see like how this goes. So this will be like a warm up. So what I'm going to do is of course the fever time. Then we'll put on the ice bomb. Okay, then we put on 2 more bombs. I'm actually thinking if that I could just, I think I'll just try this. I'll just put the bomb here, and then we'll see how much damage this goes. So we got 7k from the 3rd skill, and then I think I saw like 60k plus. So I think that's pretty good on my side. So at least I know that how much damage I can actually do, and how much that I might need somewhere somehow. So now we're just left with Vanessa, which it seems pretty squishy. So yep, so this is more like a warm up for today's. So now we proceed on to more battles. So now the next battle, I think this will be a good test, because we got like attack buff on their side, and then we got the speed buff. So if Thomas were to just proc a violent, or may not even need to proc a violent, he is at least able to kill Taurus. So we'll just see how this goes, because if this doesn't work, I might actually need Chloe somewhere. Maybe I need to like feed her in. So let's just try this out. And it really went for Taurus. Okay, so thankfully it actually used on the 2nd skill instead of the Yep, the triple crush instead of the first skill, because the first skill should actually deal more damage, especially when he has a speed buff. So now we put on the bombs, then we put on another bomb. Yep, and then what I think is that of course I think I'm gonna put the double the bomb on Galleon, then we'll clear this off. Oh, we actually still have Bernard there. Okay, yep. Okay, so yep, so second battle will be done. Alright, so while fiddling around, I found this in my revenge list, so I want to see how much the max damage I can actually go, at least have like a picture finish, like as compared to the battle we had a few, I think either one earlier or something. So I just want to get like a picture finish with this. I hope that Math really does that. Okay, so in this case I think I gotta double the bomb on Ramagos, because I gotta kill Ramagos. So this is like example of like how this, if my speed tuning is off, then this kind of stuff will actually happen, because technically if your things are all speed tuned, like example like one speed gap, then this kind of stuff shouldn't actually happen. So maybe I gotta improve Sierra's speed by like 1. Okay, so I mean it should be fine, but I think the Wings of Change should be coming in anytime soon, I guess. Yep, I expected that. So Math is also like rather irritating, but we still managed to get this. Though this is a sign that is telling me that my speed tune is like a little bit off. Oh wow, look what we have here. We have a Dark Panda, so let's see what this does. So it has the clan same as the Fire Panda and the Wind Panda, I guess, and then attacks all enemies, decreasing the attack power for 2 turns, and cast a shield on yourself equivalent to 20% of the damage inflicted for 3 turns. So I guess actually this is pretty good for arena, because the more people you hit, the more your shield you're gonna get. But anyways, because he has a Dark Panda, so I'm gonna hit him. And of course this shouldn't be like the actual defense for rush hours. I mean, other than Venus, the existence of Venus, but the rest should be around there, because like some of the units, we gotta see like how stuff is gonna work out like. So Maraka might maybe need like a little bit more HP, maybe, I do not know, because the rest of them are all on wind. So any fire unit can like randomly hit between my Sierra to Taurus to Aquila, although Taurus HP is like the lowest among this whole group. Oh wow, I only got like 1 bomb in out of 4. And then I think I'll double the bomb on... yeah, I gotta double the bomb on the Panda, because... and I failed again. Okay, so this might be a sign of accuracy issues. Although the other half could be due to the RNG factor. But thankfully we still have this Ice Bomb and Electric Bomb, because I really like these 2 skills. I might try just the Ice Bomb and Electric Bomb instead of using the actual Time Bomb. Maybe the next few battles, let me just try to look for an opponent with it, just for that. Okay, so we have the Samati, then Bernard, Orion, and Thomas. So this could actually do some form of like threat somehow, especially when I see Thomas, but at least there's only just a speed buff, it doesn't have like an attack buff. So we have both and use the first skill. I'm actually pretty much scared about that. But other than that, I think this could be the one that I want to try out. Okay, remove that, and then Sarah, and then this. Okay, so I think this will be the time. All of them are only having the shield wounds, and also the, what's the last one called? The other speed buff. So what I'm planning to do is I'll do the fever time. Instead of doing a time bomb, I know what I'm doing, so relax about that. I'll put on the ice bomb. Okay, we do not get the Samati for that case. And then what I'm going to put next is the electric bomb. Should I do electric? Yeah, I need to do electric bomb because all that having a passive, because if not I should be doing the other way, right? Having the cooldown increased by 1, then after planting the bomb, then I detonate all the bombs. So in any case, let's try this electric bomb. I gotta have a look at whether whose cooldown is not reset. Okay, so we managed to reset on the Thomas, but not the rest of them, so... oh crap. But this Endure is already pop. So I think in this case, I think I will just go straight for the Bernard. hopefully to put that bomb on Bernard, and then I think I'll save a detonate for like later, so I'll clear the Orion. Oh wow, that hurts. I think we'll do this. Then I think I'll just have to like plant in the bombs, right? So okay, I think this is a pretty good timing, because I do not know what happened, but Sierra actually cut in between the cobalt bombers, because cobalt bombers, when they are using the time bomb, the second skill, they actually gain 50% attack bar, but I do not know what actually happened right here, so we'll just explode this. He will come back for the breakthrough return. Yep, I'll lose Taurus. Yeah, I mean Malaka, I know. So now we put other bomb, and then he only has 2 turns left, unless I clear him before the bomb. Okay, my bomb failed again, so I gotta find some accuracy wounds somewhere somehow from the subs. But we still managed to get this. Let's try for like more of these kind of opponents. Alright, so next up we have is a Sameti, Bernard, then Kuma, and then Ritesh. So what I think is that the Ritesh is dominantly higher speed than the Kuma, because if the speed are both the same, the placement order should be actually be swapped. So it'll be Ritesh first, then Kuma, because right now it's like the top, then left, then right, then bottom, because that's the 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think this is actually a very good test for me to try out, because the thing about this is that they have a speed lead and then the speed buffer, and then they have 2 beast monks. If they actually go like super kind of speed, I think that's a pretty quite strong guy. So yep, as I expected, the Ritesh is dominantly faster than the Kuma. Oh crap. In this case, what I think is that I'm just gonna gain some attack bar from this. Then okay, Malaka will definitely be dead like anytime soon, so I gotta plant the bombs. Then next up, should I do electric bomb? Actually, I can't actually do the electric bomb. I'm trying to think this out. If I put the electric bomb, then hopefully that I actually reset on the Sameti, and then I can actually put a bomb with Sierra on Ritesh in this case. Then probably I might actually stun all of them at least. Then next up I can actually plant another bomb with this who's this called? Yep, Taurus. So let's try this out. I hope that we get the Sameti. Okay, we got Sameti, then okay, we got all of them. So I think that's a pretty good thing. Then right up next, crap. The speed is faster on that guy's side. So okay, I think I'll put a bomb on Ritesh. Then now we explode them. We'll detonate all the bombs. Okay, so Ritesh should be dead from the dots. I believe so. But now the problem is that even Taurus is dead. So actually the paddle battles are like for today's video as compared to the ones that I did from yesterday's, because yesterday's one it seems not that's really good in terms of quality. Okay, so I'm not too sure if that I'm gonna win this, but then this on revenge list, so I can't actually do anything out of this. But I'm pretty sure that I actually lost this, unless this actually works out. Oh, we actually make this? Oh, okay. I'm actually quite surprised about that. So actually I suffered heavy casualties in this case, so I might actually need to take a look towards the speed of the opponents at the same time before I decide on that. Alright guys, so yeah, that's all for the video that I have for today, because I just realized that I'm actually out of wings. So this is the new update, the new major update, whereby you have the fire, ice, wind, light and dark beast. So I think let me just touch through roughly on like what's happening around with all this, so maybe you guys can have like a good or better idea on like what could be good or what could be bad. So first of all, we have is the fire beast. So the fire beast wise, it actually summons, okay, not this, it actually summons the minions. So what you gotta bring is like an AoE, because you can't actually single-handedly target on the minions. So that's what I can say. So I think units such as like Julie, Sigmaris, or like maybe Tyrone, or maybe Enable could also help out a little bit. But Enable will not be able to do any form of like damage, or I mean like clearing the minions on the that means the third life, which is after the second groggy state. So yep, next up we have is the water. So actually, okay, ice. Okay, so I actually cleared on like the 5 of them, and then I will just show you guys the team that I use for all of them later. They may not be like super useful or any stuff yet, but I will probably make them in like perhaps the next video, but not for today's video. So the freezing raw rice, I think this one is more towards like how you can actually handle and tank through during the freezing HP part, get the frozen HP as per what it said. Then next up is the wind beast. So the wind beast is actually pretty straightforward. You gotta use more of the healers, those AoE healers, because I mean definitely you can't use those like beast monks, which are single unit healers and they only heal when their HP is low. And once again they also prioritize their third skill over their medikit. So yep. So lightning roar, the only way to actually this electric shock thing to actually overcome is to actually just clear on the just to turn back max HP. Then the light one. Oh, I'm keep clicking on the wrong things. So we got this distorted shield is that it decrease the received damage and increase the inflicted damage. So it's just the okay. So I just realized that it also increased on its damage inflicted. So I did not know about that. But so in short, just bring super nukes. That's what I can say about it. So far, that's what I think about it. And then last but not least, that will be the dark one. So the strategy info. Okay, so what actually this is that the effect will be removed when you hit the boss a designated number of times. So it's more like the multi-hitter, something like what we actually see in Necro, which is 7 times for the shield. But for this is approximately like 30. But I have no idea how to actually clear this because my unit is just there being like locked for like the whole battle, or maybe like halfway or like 3/4 bar through. Then probably when you guys are like almost dead during the third life, then maybe the guy is already released. Then just hope that you don't get your healer being locked up. So I think let me just go through like the teams that I use. So for the fire beast, this is what I actually came out with. It seems pretty alright. So I got like Sigmarus and then Anavel. So the ones that you want to use should not be like wind attackers, but if you're chosen, that is of course exceptional. I mean exception. Then next up we have the ice beast. So the ice beast wise, I'm thinking of just because the wind effect is actually pretty good during the groggy state, because I can actually do like I think 30 or 40,000 times 2 with the third skill, and he isn't of any skill ups. So for Lucian wise, I think it's more towards like my only other few wind nukers, and then also for the leader skill definitely. Then the rest of them, because you can't bring Verdi heal here, so you gotta use something like Granat here. And then for Colin, I think that's also a bad idea. So of course you just have to find like another healer. Maybe you could put like a Baladion and Chesun. That could also actually work. But then we got the freezing state, so I think somehow this is alright. Then next up will be the wind. I think the wind one is the one that I am actually acing this any time of the day, because this is like an auto team which I use up. So I got in like 2 nukers, but then I got like 3 of the healers because I gotta make my HP full to the max. Okay, maybe 3.5, because some people call Perna is like a healer and it's super good here. So if you got a Perna, then of course you gotta use this. And then what I actually realized is that if you don't have any other leader skill, then you gotta go for like maybe like speed to actually do some damage. Or else if you have like attack leader skill, you go for the attack, because halfway through whereby this, you know, the skill whereby it has like a number of counters, and then most likely you will actually hit like around 25 times, which is like I think the third or the fourth skill roughly at the half bar. At that point in time, then the higher number of turns that you actually go, the higher the damage it will actually deal to you. So yep. So if you have like something like an attack lead, I think attack lead should be better. So for attackers, for my case would be Tessarion, and he's also my R5 tank for the back line, because you can't put him in the front line for this case, because he's a super attacker and then etc. So I'll not go too deep on that, just gotta build him like HP tanky, defense tanky, and then some good amount of attack, critical damage, and of course you need critical rate for the critical damage to work. And then last but not least will be the speed. And then Perna, of course, the normal damage build, and my Vert is actually on attack build, so that will be like a speed, crit rate, and attack. So the damage, I mean, I'll go through those maybe in the next video somewhere, maybe end of this week or maybe like next week. We'll see about that. So the light one, of course, I'm gonna go for like more of my nukers, because as compared to the wind one, the wind one I will require more of the heals. So that's why I have like a Balerion there, and of course the wind one I can't possibly use on like Kyomas because I'll be taking extra damage for nothing. So yep. So here is the same idea. I use the attack lead over the critical rate lead, or even the not even resistance, because I think that this is a different concept from the current Reef 5. Then even Verdi heal, because I said earlier that on the attack lead over everything else. Yep, so for this case, because I think that you go super nuke and go pure nuke. So Balerion out, Kyomas in. So the last but not least we have is the Dark Beast. So the Dark Beast wise, I can't remember what's happening, or wait, is this the same thing as the light one which I use? Okay, so it's actually the same thing. I go like this, I will call this like my nuke team for the raids, for these elemental raids, because so far we do not have like a name to do with these guys. We call it like, I'm not sure, like elemental raids or elemental beasts or whatever. Okay, yep. So I guess that's pretty much out. That's pretty much what I am actually going through today, although it's a little bit sidetracking out of the normal video, which is just purely on the arena. So some additional part which will be on the reefs. So I hope that you guys could also like manage to get something out from this, because if you actually use like the super tanky front lines, you might not actually do enough damage for that case. And then most likely in most of the R5 teams, you only have like 1 to 2 nukers. Whereas as compared to this, you actually can go for like 3 or maybe 4 nukers. Then we'll see how it goes next week, because I'm still actually finalizing my team and I have not even beaten the boss before. I usually die at like around like 10% ish. So by the time it's dead, it's like already out. I'm already out. So I can't actually reach the S rank yet. So I gotta like fine tune some stuff, or maybe build some new units. I'm not too sure what I would need. And then of course you're gonna need something like a auto team, because I mean no one in the right frame of mind is gonna play Summoner's War on manual mode except for the Trial of Ascension. So with that exception, and also on the arena of course. Yep, so I guess that's all for what we have for today. Then I'll probably see you guys soon in the next video. I'm not too sure when that's going to be. So, but that's at least by next week. So apologies if I did not make a Guild War video for today, because I think I want to do on this CLI video. Guys, yep, so it's finally here that I can actually make the CrystalDragon. So what I'm going to do is that I will just craft the CrystalDragon and we'll see how this goes, and then we just put it on like somewhere in the island. So yep, we'll continue to craft the CrystalDragon. So I guess I want to put it somewhere, because like somewhere in the one with the Crystal Titan. Yep, so I guess I'll put it here, and then let's see how this goes. So this is like my expensive island, whereby I have all the like crystals and then the temple wishes and the rest of my guys who are actually roaming there. So let's have a look at this. So we got like a mystical dragon made out of mana crystals. It possesses the abilities to produce mana crystals, but it rarely shares them with others. Mana crystals? I thought they should be like the pure crystals, right? Alright, so anyways, yep, there's like the, oh, it actually flies up. Oh, it's actually pretty quite nice. Alright, so I guess that's all for what we have for today. This is a confirm signing off. So thanks for watching guys, and then hope you guys, I'm gonna actually quite interested in like seeing this dragon. So alright guys, thanks for watching, and then see you guys in the next video. Okay, goodbye.